detest EA anyway. They've done nothing but ruin shitloads of franchises. Syndicate, anyone? They killed Bullfrog, which again, I love Bullfrog. The list is endless, but they did turn Strike into Future Strike. It was going to be, the next one was going to be called Future Strike on the PlayStation 1, and they turned that into a game called Future Cop LAPD. Now that game was good, but I would have preferred a Strike game. And they don't even grace us with a HD remake of the old Strikes. That would be nice. Considering how well these games did and what great memories they are, we'll take him out for the hell of it. And anyway, that's the end of second mission. Second level. There's only 4 levels, so we are halfway through the game. If anyone wanted to read that, that's it. Rescue the 14 POWs from the enemy prisoner of war camp. The M2 Bradley transport will accept the POWs at the nearby landing zone. Find and interrogate the commanders. They know where the scuds are hidden, and that's pretty much it, really. Right. Return to the frigate. And there we go. Right, on to the next part, on to level 3. In response to your rescue of the POWs, a group of enemy terrorists have taken over the American embassy. Our UN inspectors are also being held against their will. We need you to save these hostages. The madman's secret biological weapons plant and his ICBM underground missile silos are also near the city, so here are your next missions. Right. Come on. 1. Rescue the UN inspectors. 2. Destroy the bioweapons plant. 3. Destroy the ICBM missiles. 4. Save the pilots lost at sea. 5. Destroy the power station. 6. Rescue the hostages on the madman's yacht. 7. Capture the enemy ambassador. And 8. Liberate the embassy. Right, so we got quite a laundry list now. Now we can actually choose, because we rescued him last time, or should I say we didn't rescue him last time. I quickly nipped back through the level and I showed you a couple of choice scenes of where the guy actually is, because I, like a tool, I forgot him. But he is, I can't even remember who he is now. Jake. Crack gunner, and yeah, so Jake. So he's now our new pilot. Right. Off we go. Now this level can be a bit of an arse. First thing we've got to do, a group of 6 UN inspectors on a fact-finding mission are being held captive in a hotel parking lot. Rescue them before they're attacked. Okay, now they're up there. Now this used to, as a kid, this used to be my favourite level. Alright, my second favourite level. I like the first one, but that's because it's completely different, which we'll get to in a minute. But I used to call this the city level. That's actually quite sadly ironic when I look back, because it's not very city. Still, let's open up a few buildings. Right, now there are some guys that you can drop off into that van. It isn't a mission or anything, and I've never been 100% sure what it does. Open up buildings, because I'll show you. If we look at our fuel drums and ammo, there isn't a lot on the map, but we'll cover that, cross that bridge when we get to it. Right, let's carry on. So first mission, we got to pick up some dudes. I can't remember, is there anything nasty protecting it? These are quite painful. There's a couple of these on this level now. These are the new enemy. 200 armor, so 2 hellfires to sink them, and they can kill us in 6 shots, which doesn't sound that deadly, but it stacks up. Takes 2 hellfires to take out an M48. This pup has a fast missile but a slow reload, so try hitting it between shots. Oh shit, danger zone, and I've ballsed up there big time. Yep. My armor's pretty low. Or pretty low considering I've done fuck all anyway. Right, so yes, that's added another new enemy as well, helicopters. They're quite nasty and it doesn't tell you anything about them. Right, open up buildings. Armor repair, very nice. Now, never tells you where armor repairs are, so if you find one, have a quick look on the map and try and remember it. Now there are 2 missions on this stage, or this campaign, where you're actually flying over the sea. So fuel shouldn't be a huge issue. There's a quick winch there. I mean, there's the quick winch for this level. I was going to show you that. Right. Don't worry too much about our armor, because we're about to pick up 6 guys. Who are over here? Oh, we're on 185 armor already. If I die this close, okay, so we haven't done the first level yet, and I'm dead. Never mind. We'll prevail. We always do. Alright, there we go. That's all 6 guys. Well, we have an armor repair on standby, and we have a tank, well, a chopper full of people also. Right, more fuel, nice. In fact, we're going to have that fuel now. Next part of the level. There is a life on this level, which I'll show you where it is. There may be others, but it's the only one I know of. Next bit, biological weapons factory, 200 armor apiece. The madman plans to launch ICBMs with biological weapons. Destroy the secret plant, then capture the lead biochemist. He knows the location of the ICBMs. Now that's quite sad, because there's me toting that we've got these guys on board. We have to now go drop them off and waste all the armor that they would have given us. Yeah, I could go get shot up and get some mileage out of these people, but I won't. Get some mileage. Bloody freeloaders. Don't even repair me on the way out. Bastards. Once again, I'd like to say they got the scale quite screwed up on that Bradley there. Does kind of look like if we pissed that guy off standing next to us, they could just turn that thing round and steamroller us. Right, now. This isn't a hard mission, this next one, but it's time consuming. Basically, you gotta open... So there I go again. I never say basically until I'm LPing, and I say it constantly. Basically. Right. We gotta nick these guys, basically. I didn't say basically. I was going to say baking powder. Alright, so we'll just open up these buildings with our chain gun. I've forgotten how many we need. I think we need 6. For the love of God, don't let them like out, because they will circle around the building, and damn are they hard to pick up. I'm very excited at the moment because I have a job interview on Monday. I may become an engineer, which is exciting. That means I can get a new NVIDIA 680 graphics card and an i7, and I can get the missus' coat that she's been banging on about. Right, now, going up. Now that's 4. I actually surprised myself how much... Ah, there's a VDA there. What we're going to do, circle round. Take him out. Hellfire up the arse. I love the way the helicopter feels in these games. They're so weighty. It really does feel fun to just swing them around. And I think that's one thing that surprised me so much. I remember the first ever time I played this, and I was see, you can... Yep, no. Okay, nice. I remember the first time I was ever handed a pad and allowed to play this game. And I remember I didn't like the way the game controlled. And I stuck with it, and eventually I just loved it, and I found it so hard to play other similar types of games because they just felt too, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. If you've played this game, which I'm sure many people have, you'll know what I mean. We're going to need some fuel. Actually, there's a hidden fuel tank over here, but it is guarded by, yep, one of those. 9 times out of 10 these fuel tankers have fuel in. Although I believe you're only going to see them on the 1st and 2nd level. Right. The 3rd and 4th level, I should say. Missile silos next. These can be quite tricky. Destroy the ICBM silos before they can launch their missiles. They're usually located in the desert, hidden under the sand dunes. Right. What I usually do is destroy... Well, you'll see. You don't have to get them all, but there is an extra one in case one of the missiles gets away. Now they're usually defended by a tank or something, which I don't think this one... I'm sure this one's got a... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, they're always hidden as well, and I used to find it really hard to find where they were. On this emulator, they're a lot easier to see, as you can see there. Once it explodes the first time, that means the missile's gone, so finish it off with your gun. Oh, I really cramped my bloody arm up, hammering that fucking fire button. We're not overly healthy with our ammo supply at the moment, but that's fine. Really need a turbo fire for this game, idealistically. Right, there we are. Second one's here. This one's a bit annoying. Where would the missile silo be? It's actually on the outskirts, I believe. It might actually, there it is. See how hard that would be to find when your fuel's constantly ticking down. Luckily, the other ones are a lot easier. There we are. I noobed out then. I was trying to see if I could destroy it with my machine gun, which I couldn't. So that's actually my arrogance there. Has cost us a bit of a pain in the butt, if I'm honest, because now we're going to have to destroy them all. See, this is oh shit. Don't want to fight him if we don't have to. This is where a lot of trouble for me comes from this game, because I'm always like, oh, low on armor, and then there's armor repair next to me, and like, no, I'll try and do the next bit without it, and I always get killed, or I'm almost out of fuel, but it's like, nah, I finished killing the enemy that I'm shooting at. And yeah, my advice would be, don't. If you need fuel, ammo, or armor, do that. Don't try any heroics. Okay, so we've got to destroy all the others. Thankfully these other ones are easier, but they are guarded. VDA, I hate those bloody M48s. Try and get it to fire a missile, but it's not going to. There we are. Now under these sand dunes, one of them will have a missile. Usually the other ones either has a guy, like that, or a power-up of some description, or a guy and a missile silo. Come on! Tell you what, it makes me think how much bloody wellier, I don't know if many people are going to understand that phrase, how much clout a bloody Xbox pad, or even back in the day, how much abuse those pads took. And they survived. I'm sitting here hammering this thing within an inch of its life. Right. That's a story for another time. Right. VDA pointing at me, M48. Right, so if we circle around the arse of this M48, give that VDA one of those. And it's still got us. Doesn't always work. What a coincidence, this one will be fuel. No, it won't. This one should be fuel. One of these is fuel. Well,